Well, Pete, we have come to that time where you have got your weeklies, you've got your overnight title, your new release.
Yeah, I mean, I could go home satisfied.
But let's put a little cherry on top of that beautiful Sunday you've got planned for the weekend. And I'll tell you, I've been racking my brain trying to think for you a perfect, customized, bespoke staff pick recommendation. So I was putting everything through my freaking brain, my soul, my aura, everything. Yeah. And the common theme that kept coming up in our conversation, especially when we were talking about past lives, is like this really powerful, like potent idea of love. And like, I did not want to get rid of that. Like, I think that was essential for me trying to come up with something for you. I hope, at least. And I was trying to think, okay, what can I do? But the other thing that I found really interesting was like comedic balance and maybe a bit of genre hybridity I thought would be really key. Because I think Back to the Future, it's the great genre hybrid. And Planes, Trains and Automobiles also has like this weird tension to it. And especially those opening moments of trying to get to the plane in the taxi, like those moments, it's like, oh, there's like this tension there and like this ticking clock feeling, almost like an After Hours Martin Scorsese type thing. And I kept on racking my head, like, what can I do to combine these things? And then I remembered one of my absolute favorite examples of 1980s genre hybridity. And I'm not sure if you've seen this movie or not, but my recommendation to you is Steve DeJarnett's Miracle Mile.
Cult.
Oh,
have you seen Miracle Mile?
I have not seen this.
Have you heard of Miracle Mile?
No.
Well, let me tell you about it, because it's kind of a movie at 2 points. There's a moment where there's a shift in something. And I'd be interested to see, maybe if the listener wants to skip ahead a little bit, if they don't want the thing spoiled. But I think there's lots of pleasures in going in, knowing or not knowing. But I'll give you the read. After 30 years of searching, Harry has finally met the girl of his dreams. So there's like this romantic idealism in this movie. Unfortunately, before they even have a chance to go on their first date, Harry intercepts some chilling news. Pause the podcast if you don't want to know the chilling news. He picks up a phone to make a phone call in a phone booth, and he intercepts a message that World War III has begun and nuclear missiles will destroy Los Angeles in less than an hour.
That's not long.
Not long at all. So it's kind of like starts in this romantic comedy place of this idealized world in Los Angeles, this storybook meeting between these two people that I think got married after this. Like, their chemistry is really powerful. I think they actually got married in real life. They start in this world and then things start turning to shit in like this apocalyptic way. You start seeing like the surrealism of this world start bursting out because only one person knows the world is ending. And then you kind of start slowly seeing that message come across. And it's a great LA movie because it's got this ensemble of some of the most exciting and interesting working character actors from LA at that time. And they bring this sense of joy, fear, and desperation to this film. Like, if you're a Seinfeld fan, you're watching this clocking, okay, these are all the people from the diner and stuff that I'm recognizing. And it's set in a diner for the most part. And then it becomes like a nocturnal mission across Los Angeles, like this kind of this idea of survival. But what really works is, like I said, it's that mix of tones, but then there's like this bleakness, but it's this romantic idealism that the film starts in that provides the spine of the film that kind of lets you keep on going until whatever the ending is.
So what film? What year was this made?
1988, this film was released.
So it's got Anthony Edwards, so hot off Top Gun.
Off Top Gun, hot off Top Gun.
Revenge of the Nerds a few years earlier. This is amazing. I've not even heard of this film, so this is incredible. Mare Winningham is the actress who plays Julie.
Mare Winningham. She's best known for Brothers. She pops up in Dark Waters, one of the scariest movies for me. Dark Waters from Todd Haynes. It does for Teflon coated pans what Jaws does for sharks.
I love it. This is amazing.
Yeah. So Miracle Mile, that's yours, brother. You can take that home with you, take that recommendation, and hopefully it will inspire you to love a movie based on my recommendation to you.
Oh, well, mate, I'm sure I will. And I very much appreciate this, and I will be checking it out. And because it's a Blu-ray, I don't have to rewind it. So it's when I return it. So
you just have to skip back.
Skip back.
Have to skip back. But Pete, thanks so much for popping into the Last Video Store and visiting me.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad there weren't too many customers during
No. Quite vacant
our
today.
chat was not disrupted. So
As soon as you leave, I'll be sitting here twiddling my thumbs for at least 6 more days until the next person pops in.